Crazy. Are you enjoying the sun? Are you enjoying the sun today? Bushy. Crazy, babe. Nanny's out here too this morning. Nanny! So, it's officially, I'm sorry, the sun's in my face, but it's officially the New Year's. Today is January 1st, 2020. So last night we ended up having a nice dinner with a couple of people. And that's it, but I wasn't feeling good yesterday and I'm not feeling that great today. So I'm out here this morning with the cats to get some vitamins from the sun. I'm also having some detox tea at the moment. And I already did a face steam this morning, but I will do another one in a little while. But hopefully I get over with this in the next day or two so I can go back to work as normal. But I hope you're all having a wonderful New Year's Day, and I hope you had a fantastic New Year's Eve last night. There weren't too many fireworks last night, which is a surprise because usually there's a ton of them. So that was a little surprising.
And when I was driving you, I drove to take your car to.
So first of all, why you didn't get back or call back?
Alright, my lovelies, so as I said, I'm outside here. There's a lot of sun, so I'm out here to get some vitamins and some energy from the sun, hopefully a little bit of healing from the sun. If I turn this around, I got my tissue box, my detox tea here, and this is a box of Danish cookies that we got for the holidays. We got about 4 boxes of those. We love these cookies. I'm not gonna eat all of them, I'm just gonna eat a couple of them. But we love those cookies. We grew up with them. So in my house, they're very dangerous. You open a box, and by tomorrow there'll be nothing in here anymore. They've already been through a box or two. So this is why I'm hiding this out here, so I can have a couple before everybody else gets home and gets up and gets in it. But in the meantime, I'm just hanging out here. I have Kulizzy here on the porch, and the other two are running around. So it will be a good, nice day. Sitting here thinking about these boxes, how many of you all, because I know we all had it, how many of you all used to open these boxes as kids and find that there was no cookies in there but your grandmother or your mom's sewing supplies? It used to happen to us all the time. We used to open them thinking it would be cookies, and there would be like threads and needles and all kinds of sewing supplies in there. Alright, crew, so currently we're in a tree swing, so I'm sorry if it moves around a little bit. The camera is on the stand, so it's not moving, but we might be moving on a tree. Usually in Colorado it will be pretty cold at this time of year. Probably snow and ice, but it's been absolutely beautiful over here. Sunglasses for the sun. Warm, nice. It's good. Let's have a good day. So, looking back at 2019, I think I would say for me, myself, personally, it's been a very eventful year, if nothing else. I'm not sure if that would be the perfect word to describe it, but I'm going to say it's been a very eventful year. So during 2019, a lot has happened. I personally got fired from a job, which wasn't really... I was kind of upset when that happened, but it's okay. It was a gas station job, so it wasn't the best job, number one. Number two, the reason for my firing or let go, I don't think it's very justified, but okay. Things happen for a reason. It was my time to leave from there, so I became okay with that. I was super upset. I really was super upset when that happened. Sorry, I'm looking at Lizzie down here. It's been weird. I was super upset when that happened because, losing a job is hard. You have to find a new job, and, you have a downtime in between where you're not getting paid. But it's okay, and I had a very supportive crew behind me throughout that time. During that time, I also got to spend between those two jobs. I got to spend a lot more time with my family and friends, as well as family that came over from Colorado. I got to spend time with them, and I wouldn't have been able to if I still had that specific job. So, something else that happened during that time of me losing my job and getting a job where it would be in my own profession is that one of my family members actually went for a very serious and intense surgery, and I myself went for a surgery as well to remove a cyst out of my hand, but now it's back, so it wasn't really doing anything. But I was able to take care of myself and go through that and recover fine, as well as be there for my other family member who went through a medical procedure as well. So I'm very thankful for having that chance. I also got the opportunity to go and work in my own field finally. Finally got a job in my own field here in Tennessee, so I was super excited about that. And I got hired on the day and started, I think I got hired on a Friday or Saturday. And I got started on Monday. So I was super happy about that. I finally can do what I've been doing all these years. I can finally make good money doing what I love, working my hours that I choose, the days that I choose to work. So I really super enjoyed that. I think for me, myself, one of the most difficult things that I had to do and go through in 2019 is that I was personally, sorry, it's quite emotional, but the hardest thing for me during 2019 was that I was supposed to get married and I was supposed to move out and be good. And things happened and the wedding got broke off. So we had to break it off and move on. It wasn't meant to be for us, or at least not that time. We tried to still stay together and make things work. But in the end, we split up completely. And that's okay. It was super hard. It's still super emotional, but super hard to go through that. And I don't wish it on anyone. But move on and focus on what you have instead of what you don't have. This is what I'm looking at right now. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I have a cat in the tree. Lizzie is over there in the tree. Just thought I'd share, just in case, some of you are wondering why I'm looking up there all the time. There's a kitty in the tree. He can come back down. He knows how to come back down. I'm on the swing in the tree. And he's going tree climbing. Whee! He knows how to come down, so I'm not worried about him. All of our cats know how to climb and come back down. Alright, back to business. I do just want to point out, because I know some people are going to back off of this, the person that I separated from, well, I guess I didn't really separate because we were never married, but that we went our own ways. I don't hate that person. That person still has a place in my heart and will always have a place in my heart. And we're still keeping in contact back and forth sometimes. So I'm still in good terms with that person, and I would like to keep it on good terms with that person. I would appreciate if there's no backlash or bad talk about that situation, especially because nobody except me and that individual has anything to do with that situation. So I'm glad that people understand and that most people are okay and accepting of what I'm asking, because I know there will be some backlash about that. But all we can do is ask. I think one of the best things, if not the best thing, that has happened to me in 2019 is that I was able to see family that came over from Israel for a while. My grandmother, as well as my uncle and my nieces and his wife. We haven't seen them. I don't think we've seen them in years. It's been over 10 years since we've seen them. My grandmother would say off and on because she always made it to Colorado. but this was her first time to come to Tennessee, and she loved it. I do have a few footage things on the Time with Granny video on the channel. You guys can go look at that if you haven't already. And I really just took bits and pieces of my time with my family while they were here, with my nieces, well, not my nieces, they would be my cousins, with my cousins and my uncle and his wife. We rented a cabin. We also took some videos over there. But I really just took bits and pieces from my time with my family because it was too precious for me to go around filming every bit of it and every inch of it. I wanted to really enjoy it. So I think that was the best thing of 2019, as well as getting a job in my own field finally, but family comes first. The scariest part of 2019 for me has been that Kulezi has gone missing, and he's been missing for a very long time. Well, it was more than a day that he's been gone, so for me it was a very long time because Kulezi is still here next to me. He's a cat that stays by us. Even now when we're outside, he stays close by. He doesn't like to go explore. So when he went missing, that was a big red flag. You know, did he die? Did something happen? And wanting to find him before, all the coyotes and wild animals get to him. And thank God he came back safely on his own. The whole day my mom and I, well, the whole night we all went looking for him with flashlights and things, and the whole next day we did as well. We went looking for him and calling him, and it was actually raining quite hard when he came home by himself, and he looked, like he's been through some rough time, but we got him back, and that's the most important thing, and he's here right now. You wanna be on camera, baby? No, he's walking away. There is mommy's precious baby. Woozy! Kulezi! Being a little camera shy at the moment. Finally came off the tree. So 2019 in general, I think has been a very, very big blessing for me. I got to meet a whole new people, a whole new group of people. I got to experience a lot, and I got to grow from my experiences and learn from my experiences, as well as make mistakes and learn and grow from them, as well as make achievements and being able to celebrate them. I also turned 25 this year, and during my birthday, my parents and I went to Pigeon Forge. There's also a video of that, or I think there's about 3 videos in that because it was a long time, but we had a really good time up there. It's all been just a really big blessing. I can't ask for more, and I'll cherish all the moments with the people that I've shared, and I will learn and I will move on, and I've learned and I moved on from some things, and some things are harder to learn and move on from, but I believe that everything happens for a reason, and that there's a plan for everything and everyone, so just rolling with the punches over here. So those were some of my experiences of 2019. I would love to hear about some of yours in the comments, if you've gone through similar experiences, if you had any, exciting and happy ones, or hard times. I would like to hear about it. That way we can support each other and create a community and support each other throughout whatever we need. So let me know in the comments. Now for 2020, my wishes for myself as well as you all and everybody really in 2020 is number 1, health and happiness. Wealth if you really want it, but I'm kind of like, as long as I have enough to do whatever I need to do and get by and still have enough left over so we can have some good times, I'm good with that. So health, wealth, happiness, And when I say wealth, I don't necessarily mean money. I mean, the people that you're with, your family. You're very wealthy if you have a loving family and a home and, a job and people that care about you. You're very wealthy with that. So I really hope that everybody out there will have that in 2020. I hope that there'll be less homelessness and that, people will finally wake up to all the problems of the world and do something about it. I really hope that the wars are going to end, even though even though World War III is on its way, if not already started. I hope it can be stopped, but we know better. I really hope that we all, myself included, when I say this, have a better conscience of what we do and how we act and what we say, and be more respectful and patient with each other as well as others. I hope that you all get wherever you need to on your journeys and, get whatever you want and need to get set to create a path that you'll enjoy and live a happy and wonderful life. I wish you all success in whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to pursue. If you're going to school or thinking about going to school, you go at it, you do your best. Don't worry about anybody else. Most likely you will never see them again. And if you do, so what? It's not like whatever they have to say or think matters. This is your life, so focus on yourself and on your family. Forget about everybody else. I hope that all of our soldiers will be coming home safe and sound and not have to go back out, to bring them back safely and have them stay home. That would be great. And there's so much more that I wish and want for myself as well as everybody else. But for now, I'm just going to share with you and really wish you all happiness and success and health and wealth with whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you doing and going through. And keep strong, keep helping each other out. I'm always here if you all need me. I want you all to truly sing throughout your life this year and dance your life out this year, because this year is going to be wonderful. It's going to be great. And don't forget to treasure every moment. Treasure every moment. This is your life. This is your story. Make the best out of everything. And most of all, I hope you're all blessed in so many different ways this year. So many different blessings will come your way. Other than that, let's have a beautiful year of 2020 and live like we've never lived before. Enjoy every minute, whether it's good or bad, and really become better people this year. Work on ourselves before anybody else. Little by little, baby steps to become better beings. That's what I wish for 2020. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful year. Thank you all so much for watching.